This is a quick tutorial to help you get launched into NETLAB with our new NETLAB links. So first off, be sure you download the Word document linked here. This is a worksheet that will have both questions and screenshots. Be sure you understand about taking good screenshots for this class. That might include actually having a screenshot with the date, time in the screenshot itself. In any case, download your lab. Now to launch into NetLabs, now we do is we click on this link here, and this link will match the NetLab number up here. So Lab 17, capture network traffic. Go to this link right here, and this will open in eLearn a quick page here where you can actually do a new lab reservation for yourself. Now what you want to do is find yourself an open pod or server, basically a VM server or pod. If these are all full, like a VC reservations here, you can click here, find something over here on one of the columns here, and there's usually a bunch of them. So go and just grab yourself a pod. And now, important note here is don't click down here. If I click right here, I will actually start at 16:30, which is 4:30 my time, Eastern time, I should say. And if you want to have it now, you got to click up, get as close as you can to this red line before it turns into a little do not click thing here. You want to click right about just after it. You can see the start time. It's basically within right now. If you click a little bit ahead, like let's say I clicked 13:35, that means we'll start in a few minutes from now. Now, important point is make sure you see this length reservation. Depending on the class, you might have at least an hour and a half or more, depending on your setup. Go ahead and grab yourself some more time here with the calendar and click Submit. Click OK. And if everything's going good, you'll see an Enter Lab button. If you don't see the Enter Lab button, if it's not there, look at the start time. It's possible that it's just in a few minutes out. Don't do another one. Just go and wait a few minutes, get something to drink, hang out. You enter lab. You'll see this initializing pods just for a minute. And when it comes through, you'll see the topology. Now's a good time to go and do one step because it is going to take a minute for everything to fire up here. Kali's firing up, DVL's still firing up, which is pretty fast. The Windows machines are still logging in. Security ain't still, is blank screen. It'll come up with a login page when it's ready. But just FYI, while this is going on, give it a minute or so to fire up. Go to the Content tab, and you can see the PDFs here. This is the steps you will follow for the lab. And the lab topology is the same for all classes. I'm sorry, all the labs. The only thing that's different each one really is this PDF. So, a couple of notes here. Be sure you go through and you know here's the passwords you're at. The account password for DVL, it's root Tor, Kali, root, and so on. They're all listed here. They are case sensitive, and their IP addresses. And of course, you follow the lab steps. If you want, you can download a copy of this to your local hard drive. You can have a copy of this PDF. A couple of notes here too. If you like, you can undock this window here. You can't see it. There you go. And if you want to have it, you can make it separate size, and you can log into it and use it there. Or if you close this, it'll redock. So pretty handy. Again, you can dock, and there's other stuff here too. Power on, power off if there's an issue. For Windows, if you have to log into Windows, don't do Control-Delete here. Do it up here. If you do it on your keyboard, you will send it to your host machine, and you will get your, if you're on Windows, of course, you'll get Task Manager. So use that right there, Control-Delete. So go ahead and work on your lab. Do the steps based out here, take your screenshots as you see fit. When done, do reservation and reservation now. Yes. And you can close this tab here. And you'll come back to here, and you're done. And that will end your session. As you can see, each week, if there's multiple labs, let's look at week 6, I believe. Yeah, week 6 here. You'll have a link underneath each Dropbox. So here's Lab 13. Here's the Lab 13 link. Now, a couple of notes. If you use NETLAB within other courses that you log in directly, maybe you're given a login ID and password, and you try to log into it here, you'll probably get a page like this. Or you'll get a page saying you're timed out, and you can't log into it. You'll just keep getting, you'll get this page right here. So just a quick note here. That's because we use this link, we use these links here in eLearn. It created a special account for us based on our account ID. It's basically a session cookie stuck in the browser here. So if you need to log into NETLAB separately, maybe in a different class where you have to fire up a specific lab, the way to get around this is, one, you can open, of course, NETLAB in a new browser and keep this running, or just close your browser. If I close my web browser down and reopen it, which I'll do here real quick. Let's try it again. There we go. Now I get my login page. So just an FYI, if you need to do that, there's a session cookie that gets stuck. Close your tabs, specifically the eLearn tab itself, log out, whatever, and then close your browser, actually quit Chrome and reopen Chrome. Or of course you can open something like Firefox or another web browser and log into the NETLAB URL to get direct access in if you have to do that. So just a quick note there. That ends the NETLAB How To.